What if I told you that the star witness who helped convict a man for murder later admitted he lied about everything? Today, we're diving in one of Tennessee's most shocking true crime cases, murder of Holly Bobo and the devastating betrayal that turned this case upside down. Hello, what's up everyone? Hope everyone is doing well. Today we're back to you with another crime true story, and this is the story that will make you question everything you think you know about witness testimony. April 13, 2011. Parsons, Tennessee, a small town where everyone knows everyone. A 20-year-old Holly Bobo was getting ready for nursing school at her family rural home in Swan Johnson Road. At 7:30, Holly's brother Clint heard voices outside. Looking through the window, he saw his sister talking to a man in camouflage near the tree line. Thinking it was Holly's boyfriend, he didn't intervene. But something felt wrong. The man was leading Holly toward the woods. By the time Clint realized this wasn't Holly's boyfriend, he had vanished into the forest. What followed was one of the largest searches in Tennessee history. Hundreds of volunteers, law enforcement, and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation searched thousands of acres. Holly Bobo had simply disappeared without a trace. The search and discovery. For 3 agonizing years, Holly's family held into hope. The case grew cold, lights dried up, and the small town of Person was left with more questions than answers. Since 14, hunters in the remote area of Decatur County made the grim discovery. Holly remains were found scattered in woods, just miles from where she disappeared. The discovery reignited the investigation, and suddenly, arrest followed. In 2014, authorities arrested Zachary Adams, 2019, charging him with first-degree murder, especially aggravated kidnapping. Soon after, his brother Dylan Adams and their friend Jason Outer faced the same charges. The breakthrough came from an unlikely source, Jason Outer himself. Facing life in prison, Outer made a deal with prosecutor. In exchange for reduced charges, he would testify against his former friend Zach Adams. What he said in court would seal Adams' face, or so everyone thought. How did Zach Adams and Jason Outer even come under suspicion in the first place? It started with Dylan Adams, Zach's brother. In 2014, Dylan gave a contradictory statement, claiming he saw Holly Bobo tied up in Zach's house. While unreliable, the tip gave police a new direction. Law enforcement began piecing together phone records, tips, and even jailhouse conversations. Zach had a reputation for drug use and violence, and soon became their top suspect. Then came Jason Outer, already facing prison time. To save himself, he agreed to testify against Zach, crafting a chilling account of Holly's final hours. In 2017, the courtroom in Savannah, Tennessee was packed as Jason Outer took the stand for hours. He painted a horrific picture of what happened to Holly Bobo. Outer testified that he and Zach Adams drove to the Bobo home that morning. He claimed Adams grabbed Holly at gunpoint, forced her into a truck, and drove her to a remote location by the Tennessee River. According to Outer's testimony, Adams raped Holly, then wrapped her in a blanket and shot her to death. Outer claimed he watched in her, but was too afraid to intervene. The jury believed him. On September 22, 2017, Zachary Adams was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Case closed. Right. Justice served. Case closed. Right. Justice served. Not even closed. February 2014. Nearly 7 years after the conviction, court documents revealed something that would shake this case to its core. Jason Outer, the star witness whose testimony put Zach Adams away for life, filed a sworn affidavit with shocking confession. I lied about everything. He admitted that his entire testimony was fabricated. Every detail about Holly's final moments, every horrific description he gave the jury, all of it was a lie. Can you believe it? The audacity. On the affidavit, Autry said he and his lawyer made the story up in just 3 days, purely to avoid a life sentence. He confessed, "I added wholly to a fictional story I created," admitting he was never there. Why Zach is still in prison? You might be wondering, if the key witness admitted he lied, why is Zach Adams still behind bars? In reality, overturning conviction isn't automatic. Even with the confession, court demands strong proof that the original testimony was false, and it directly affects the jury decision. Zach lawyers filed a new trial, but as of now, no new trial has been granted. The wheels of justice move slow, especially in cases this complex. Where is Autry now? So, what happened to Jason Autry, the man who lied under oath? After being released in 2020, under his plea deal, Autry was arrested again in 2014, just 25 days after walking free. He was sentenced to 19 years in federal prison on unrelated weapon charges. That's where he is now. Not for lying at the stand, but for violating gun laws. The Holy Bible case exposed a terrifying flaw in justice system. How many convictions are based on the testimony from witnesses who have everything to gain from lying? A beautiful young woman lost her life. A family was torn apart, and a man may have spent years in prison for a crime he didn't commit. All because someone's willing to die under oath to save himself. As of 2024, Zach Adams remains in prison while his legal team fight for a new trial. The real killer of Holy Bible may still be out there, and a family await for true justice. This case reminds us that in the pursuit of justice, sometimes the system fails everyone, the victim, the accused, and the truth itself. What do you think? Should Zach Adams get new trial? What do you think? Should Zach Adams get new trial? Let me know in the comments below. If you want more shocking true crime cases like this one, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.